What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of SkateIntel. Today I'm here in the San Ramon skate park bowl at the moment. It's a little windy, so just trying to keep the audio good for you guys. So if you have been here before but not in the past 2 years, it's gonna look a little different to you guys. That's because this whole park got a complete remodel. I think about 2 or 3 years ago. There used to be a little fun box here. They completely tore out all the concrete, re-poured it with new material. Real nice. They completely redid the ledges, the rails, the big set over there, all the quarters. Overall, it looks pretty good. I know a lot of people who enjoy the old park better, but me personally, I like this one. So I was out here yesterday with my homie Clyde, and he filmed me. I filmed some tricks of him, and we just seshed the park. It was super windy, so I didn't think audio would come out that great, so I decided to come back the next day. So here I am, gonna give you guys a run through of the park. Let's get it. All right, starting off, we got the long circle rail right here. This thing is a blast to skate on. It's a good length, probably about 10 feet long, not too high off the ground. The farther end is a little lower, and then this end here is a bit higher, but it's still straight. It's just on a slant. I've learned tons of grinds on this thing. It is super fun, locks in great, perfect length. It can get a little sticky whenever you come by, but bring a little wax and you'll be good to go. All right, next up we got the ledges. There are two short ledges, both right here on the side. They're both good heights. This one right here is a little shorter than the other one farther over. Both just really nice coping. It locks in very well. Here, let me take you over to the other one. This one gets a lot less love than the one over here for some reason, not really sure why. This one here is a little bit taller. These ledges are a little short in length. I wish they were a bit longer. But hey, they're still good for doing tricks on. You can get short grinds, and you can work on your technical tricks, flip ins, flip outs, whatever you got. They're back to back, so great for putting lines together. Now, same story with the rail. These things get super sticky. I don't know if it's just the area we're in or what, but just bring some wax, be prepared. Now at that last line, I just brought you to my favorite section of the park. We have a nice curved ledge and a little drop off. This drop off right here is seriously perfect for learning tricks off of. Almost every trick I've learned downstairs, I've learned on this drop here. The ledge is primed too, it has a slight curve to it. It's pretty fun though. I usually pop on about here and then hold it and either trick out or just pop off. Whatever you're feeling, super fun. It's a perfect height, has great run up. Landing, sometimes you run into this little thing here, but yeah, it's whatever. Flip tricks off this ledge are my favorite, so I'm gonna give you guys some right about here. Not only is it an awesome drop off and ledge, it's also a good manual pad. Whew. Let's see what you got on it, Clyde. All right, next up we got the long ledge. This thing's also great for grinding. It's the same coping as the other ledges. All the ledges here grind super well. Just nice square coping, it always locks in well. This one here is usually pretty waxed up, but same story with the others. It can get fairly sticky. The only thing I don't like about this sledge right here is the back of it is a very steep quarter pipe, so I would really hate to fall down that, but hey, it's still fun to grind on. Let's get a few tricks on it. All right, next up we do have the big section. This is home to a very long 6 stair, a nice hubba, and a big ledge with a drop. This is probably my least favorite big set at a skate park, just because the stairs are really long, they're not very tall. You just gotta haul ass and ollie high and hope you clear the whole thing, because it always sucks to get hung up on stairs. The hubba is pretty nice, however, the coping is only on the side here, it's not on top. Top is just wax on the concrete. Part of that messes with my head, kind of makes me feel like I'm gonna get hung up on it and just fly to the bottom, and on a hubba that would not be very fun. So I do hit it occasionally. I'll probably throw a 50 for you on this one. This ledge right here is fun. It's a little sketchy. Starts fairly low and then comes off and a big drop. Let's see, it's about chest high for me and I'm 6'3", so that is a pretty high drop. I'm gonna try it out anyway. All right, I'm standing in the bowl now. This thing's pretty standard. It's a nice 3/4 bowl here, and then it has a little kind of up ramp and then another 3/4 at the top. It's kind of a cool design, a little unique. You don't see it very often. As you know by now, I'm not the best at transition. However, I was here the other night with the homies Lance and Justin, and they were tearing up the transition at this park. I got a few clips of them, so here's a few of them shredding up the bowl. Now the whole bottom area of this park is basically a transition zone. Big flat ground area, a lot of people play skate there when it's not too crowded. Then the transition just kind of wraps around the entire park. The quarter pipes are very steep. Makes it a little intimidating when you're trying to grind these things, but honestly they're not too bad if you just go for it. We got a gnarly extension just kind of thrown in the middle of these quarters here. Tiny hip there, and then we got a larger hip on this side. This one's cool. I always see people kind of fly from one end to the other, and even right here you can come flying in, air off, and wall ride. Pretty cool addition to the park if you ask me. We even have a cool little bank attachment on here. I always see people fly out of the quarter here and land into the bank. Now, big shout out to Lance and Justin from the other night. They were absolutely killing it here, so I got some clips for you. Oh shit. And the lights went out. So overall, this park is pretty sweet. I really enjoy it. There are lights here wrapped all the way around. The lights stay on until 10 p.m. around, I think 10:15 they shut off actually. So just be ready, there's no warning, they're just gonna shut off randomly as you saw in that last clip. I give this park a 10 out of 10 for its obstacle choice. It's got nice rail, nice ledges, good manual pad, good drop off, nice big set, and even some good quarters. The only thing is the layout's a little funky. When it gets crowded here, it's just very difficult to skate, gets super congested. Other than that, if you come here when there's only a few people here, you're gonna have a super fun sesh. If you guys made it this far, thanks so much for tuning in. I had a blast making this one, and along with any other park review. If you guys have a park that you want me to check out, leave it in the comments below and I will make that happen. Big shout out to Clyde for helping me film this. His Instagram will be right here. He makes some pretty cool edits, so go check out his page as well. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I have a lot of other videos planned out for the future. Subscribe if you want to stay up to date with what I'm doing, and I will see you guys on the next one. Later.